We kick off today's episode with the Summer Arts Institute, a free 4-week arts program for New York City public school students. And I must emphasize, it's free, okay? So, in this program, students can major in dance, theater, music, film, or visual arts. And now, the Summer Arts Institute offers a unique opportunity for students to hone in on their craft with skilled arts specialists, cultural organizations, guest artists, and trips to Broadway shows. And here to share more, we welcome the Summer Arts Institute's Artistic Director, Margot Faught. Hello and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. And thank you for this amazing service that you are a part of in offering our New York City students. I am part of this movement that you offer, so I can speak firsthand to the services as well as the wonderful presentations, the amazing, I should say, presentations that you present at the end of the entire summer course, which is 4 weeks,
Yes.
right?
4 intensive weeks.
4 intensive weeks.
Yeah, I just might add, you know, we're in session for 4 weeks, all day, every day, and some evenings if we go to shows or put together a show. And the students get credit for it, a high school credit, arts credit that goes toward their requirements for graduation. So that's sort of an added. We're an official New York City public schools summer school, and that sort of evolved over the years because we started it was more bare bones when we started in 2002 in response to 9/11, really. The program was started, and then it's grown and evolved, you know, from that time to include more students, a wider reach, more art forms, and so on.
I love that, right? And so it is somewhat of an elective, and we're going to be careful about using the word summer school.
Right.
We don't want to
It's
discourage
a dirty
them.
word. Yeah. Only in name only. In name only.
But I think it's beautiful that they
Yeah.
get credit for something that they love doing, right?
Yes.
And so let's talk about the age range, because I know it starts in 8th. And
Yes.
so it's leading into high school.
Yes, we're rising 8th through 12th, and it's an audition process to get in, so it's a screened program. But students don't necessarily have to be in a performing arts school in order to apply and, you know, audition and be screened for this program. So we have a wide range of abilities, and so that's one of the beauties of it too, because people bring what they bring, and that may be technical skill or it may be creativity. So a big focus is their voice and how to develop their voice individually and as part of a group.
It's really a beautiful thing being offered because perhaps someone may be interested in attending a performing arts high school, and this is a nice way
Yes.
into understanding the discipline that's required
Exactly.
behind it.
And so we really work hard on preparing, and also no matter, you know, what grade you're going into. So from wherever you are, we want you to go to the next level, whether that means studying further in the arts or, you know, going on after graduation to, you know, a performing arts or an arts college. So, you know, we kind of try to cover a wide spectrum because we feel like every student deserves to be challenged and develop to their best abilities. It's really, I think it's so important, and I think it's really important, you know, in today's world to be able to have a wide berth of skills. You know, we say this all the time, but it's not just lip service. I think that we all know the importance of being able to present yourself well, you know, feel confident, and also bring your own vision to whatever the bigger vision is.
Yeah, and you know, with regards to this particular program, as I introduced it, you know, there's various departments, right? You have the film majors, you have the visual arts majors, you have the string music
Yes.
majors. I didn't specify
Yes,
that, but I know
yes,
you
yes.
have that department. Then you have the vocal majors, and then
Right.
you also have the theater majors. Did I miss anybody? Film majors.
And yeah, dance and concert band. So, and I'll just break it down a little bit, and you'll cut me off if I'm being too detailed.
No,
but
not at all.
So in some studios we have a mix of middle and high school. So in the string music program and in the concert band, those students are mixed together, 8th through 12th, rising 8th through 12th. Then in dance, theater, and visual art, we have separate studios, middle school, rising 8th and 9th, or 10th, 11th, 12th. So we separate that way. So middle school for us is students that have not been to high school. Of course, rising ninth graders kind of resent that because they don't want to be.
Because they're in high school already.
Exactly.
I know. We got to do with that.
But developmentally, we feel like this is the best arrangement. And really, and film is high school, because we found that, we're still, media programs are developing, but, we're wanting, so that is high school only. But anyway, but they audition, they're grouped together, in every studio, they get a chance to do solo work as well as group work. So we feel like the focus can be, but as you mentioned in the intro, we have amazing cultural partners. So in each class, we have Department of Education certified arts teachers alongside a cultural partner teaching artist. So that it's an unusual program in that it's a public and private collaboration, and that's really been from the beginning. And we've developed with more cultural partners as the years have gone on. We have the Philharmonic, we have American Ballet Theater, we have Opening Act, Arts Ignite. So it's a broad
And you
studio
also have
and
the
a
Ghetto
school.
Film.
Ghetto Film School,
Yeah.
Magic Box Film. So, every organization, Carnegie Hall, every organization enriches what's going on. So, and that's part of the, the push to get out into the community, to see American Ballet Theater in their season, to see a Broadway show. Shakespeare in the Park is back this summer, so we hope to be there. So, not only is it creating, but it's also experiencing the arts, and also the value of all these students studying, focusing in one building, and coming together for an extravaganza in the end of a performance, an art exhibit, as well as their own little breakout black box shows. And anyway, of course, my passion shows, because I've been doing this a long time.
Well, I'm there with you. That's why you're here, because I remember last year's orientation when they announced, like, who's here from the Bronx. The clap was so minimal that I said, oh my gosh, we have to bring this to our audience,
Yes.
because this is something that is accessible to everyone. Of course, you have to qualify. And so that leads me to, how many people are selected per group, and what's the entire?
The entire enrollment is about 370, and that's really the top, 375. So we're inching up to 400, but it's really what we can accommodate as far as the studio size and and the building as well,
Right.
The classrooms. But so we have about maybe 375, and with the smaller studios are maybe 25 to 30, and then the bigger ones, of course, concert band is bigger, maybe 55 kids.
Right.
Same strings, maybe 50. The vocal music studios are larger, because that's the tradition of having a choir and so on. But so anyway, so we figure out, as we see this, it's an online audition, they submit a tape, or if it's a visual art, their materials, they submit online, so there are many stages which are outlined in the application. But
Right.
the great thing is, this year we have busing from the Bronx.
I know.
So
we got to share that. We have to share that, because
so transportation.
Oh my gosh, that's such a big deal.
Every student, has in the past and will continue to receive a Metro card, but the busing from the Bronx, I think, will be a great plus, because it's a long way, and depending on the age and maturity of the student, public transportation isn't always easy. We know this. We live in the city, so we experience this all the time.
Right.
So.
Yeah, well, definitely. Thank you for sharing that. It's very important, and I'm so excited that you made it up here to the Bronx
thank
to
you. Yes.
share it with our viewers, because I'm in awe over this program. I've watched my own daughter enhance her craft by being part of this, and mind you, she is a vocal music major in her high school, but within this program, she chooses to study theater.
Correct.
So that there's a nice balance, and the experience of watching them develop an actual piece that is solely the theater department, and have them perform in the black box, and then to see it all come together and have this overall culmination of a presentation is really, like, remarkable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah, so are we. So thank you once again for
Thank
bringing it
you.
here. Are there any last words you'd like to share with our viewers?
No, just to encourage everyone to come out. don't think that you can't get in.
Right.
You know, don't think that you don't know enough. Give it a try.
Right. Yeah.
It's what it's about. It's really what life's about. So give it a try. We want you.
Right. That's why we're here, and that's why we're bringing it to you guys, because it's important for you to take the chance. And it's a really simple application. It's online, and we're going to share that information with you. And then there's an actual virtual audition that needs to be submitted as well. Once again, we're speaking with Margot Faught, the Summer Arts Institute Artistic Director. And again, the Summer Arts Institute is currently taking applications with their student application deadline being February 26th. Now, that's important. You have to meet the deadline for the application. However, the virtual audition submissions are, the deadline for that will be March 2nd of 2025. So you have time. All right, and once again, for more information on the application and all the details we just discussed, you can visit tinyurl.com/Summer Arts Institute 2025. And for the last time I'm going to mention it, it's free, mi gente. It's free. So take advantage of it. All right, stay tuned. There's more open when we return.